Thanks for coming in today. Hi, Delilah. Hello, hi. Just as soon as I start streaming, here you are, coming and being a little slurpy girl. Yes, you are. Everyone say hi to Delilah. Come here, Delilah. Come here and say hi to the peoples. Come here and say hi. Come here. Come on. There you go. Say hi, Delilah. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, yes, you're good, 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 good girl, little girl. You're so cute. You're so cute. Yes, you are. There she is. Her head is right there where my hand is. She's a black dog, so it's hard to see her. She's there. What are you doing, girl? Are you gonna come distract me while I'm trying to do my thing? What? Trying to do some Bush League backcountry flying. You wanna join me? You wanna be my cub girl? You wanna be the doggy in my cub? Hello? You just staring at me? You just like, you're gonna come play with me, Uncle Mike? But no, I gotta do a thing. I'm gonna do the thing. Come on. Say hi to the people. Say hi. No? Okay. Thanks for coming in today, everybody. Alright, Delilah. I gotta do my thing. Yes. You gonna... Okay, you can sit there. That's fine. You can sit there and stare at me. That's okay. We can do that. Anyways. My dog is being very cute right now to try and distract me from what we're doing here, chat. But welcome to the Bush League Backcountry Flying number 15. Hosted by Downwindsim. We are in some random area of Alaska, because I don't know where we are. How do I say the name of this place? Yakutat? Yakutat? I have no idea how to say it, chat. I'm not even going to bother to try. Let me adjust some volumes here real quick before I get back into the Discord and listen to all those hooligans talk loudly. But, yeah, I have no idea how to say this.
By the time the briefing's over.
I can rejoin practice.
How do I pronounce this airport that we're starting at? Yakutat?
I did. Oh, Yakutat.
We're at Yakutat, chat. And we're gonna be doing some Bush League backcountry flying around this area. Let me pull up a chart. We're gonna take off out of Yakutat. I'm gonna go right up here to Sitka real quick. After Sitka, we're gonna make our way to Harlequin Lake, Tanis Mesa, Alaska River, Dry Bar, East Alaska River. There's a bunch of little grass strips that have all been worked on, courtesy of Melvin Leroy, Downwindsim, and LP Nils.
I've honestly never seen you fly a fixed-wing aircraft.
Should be a lot of fun. Right near us, the Yakutat glaciers. They got the Chamberlain Glacier, the LS Glacier. We got a lot of glacier activity. We're in X-Plane11 tonight. We've got the Ortho for XP all cooked and ready to go for this area, along with the sceneries. And it should be marginally entertaining.
Didn't you just cross 4,000?
And just for the record, chat.
No, I've crossed 10 years on VATSIM.
I have already
hours on X11.
Already
Before that, I used to play X11,
busted an airframe off the stream before we got started, chat. I may have
I'm up there at 50,
nosed over this thing, forgetting I had the parking brake on while I was trying to move it next to our Bush League Backcountry Flying Series food truck. I got hungry, I got overzealous, I nosed it over.
In 2000.
So,
yeah, I'd say like 2000.
Thankfully, it wasn't on the stream, but at least I'm going to tell you guys so I don't lie to you. But here we are, January 2021, the first of the new year, Bush League Backcountry Flying Series. Yakutat, Pop Alpha, Yankee Alpha is where we're starting. Is there anything on the back? Sometimes there's stuff on the back. The place where canoes rest. That's where we're starting. The place where canoes rest. We got some people that I don't think are with us. Got a lineup of jets over here that are gracing us with their presence.
I'll be fine.
So that's pretty funny. But we've got our bush hooligans all right here. Here's me and all of our guys. Got a Kodiak. Good looking group of folk we got going on over here. A little helicopter action over here too. So very good. Let's get this baby fired up.
I don't know. She was part of things for the
I gotta adjust my volumes too.
And then she kind of has not returned. She might have done one in between, but yeah, I don't know. It's so hard to tell, right? It's a Monday night, and people have stuff going on, so who knows? But Yeah, maybe she'll pop in.
Yeah, I don't think the hour.
I'll have to
is
see what the
really
sound is when we get a little bit
nice for
closer to getting
sometimes,
pushed off
so-
and warmed up here. But we're just waiting
know
for
her
a
work
briefing
schedule
that's going to come from
kinda
Mr. Melvin
changes
Leroy
too,
here in just a hot second.
So there's that always, but yeah, I'm not sure.
And if you want to join in and join along with us, I'm going to send a link to the chat.
Good
All the
Fixins.
information
Hello
that's coming
there,
right now.
Mr. Fixins, good to
You
have
get
you
yourself
along,
in the
sir.
Downwindsim Discord and you can join us
Good evening, everybody.
if you want to fly along.
Sure, welcome.
Howdy, howdy.
And Zach, I saw you snuck in there. That's the bad thing about having
got a
your
cough
name start
tonight
with a
too,
Z,
Chad. I'm
man. You
sorry.
always pop in
It's
at
not
the
the
bottom
Rona,
of the
it's just
Discord
post-nasal
list,
drip.
but I see you, man. I see you.
But if
As
it
the
gets
kids would say,
annoying, I
see you.
apologize. Oh, Delilah, you want to leave the room now, girl? Okay.
He's
She's
muted
like, I've
already.
had enough. Go ahead. I didn't play with her, chat. She got sad. She left. Sorry.
All right, Mr. Melvin Leroy, ready when you are, sir.
All right, well, I am streaming my screen here if everybody would like to pop over there for just a few minutes. And want to start out by saying welcome to Yakutek, Alaska, and the 50th
Excuse me,
Bush
chat.
League Backcountry Fly-In. And we've got a fun
cough's
one,
gonna
another
get annoying.
fun one for you with a few firsts, I think. Number one is this is the first time we've purposely chosen an area that works well for both X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Sim. So hopefully you will enjoy that and be able to maybe return after the fact and fly it on the other platform. That's the ultimate, I think, compliment, if you will, is when we hear about you guys coming back and flying the route or returning to the area a second time. That's really our ultimate goal, is to create a spot that is so enjoyable with so many things that you have to come back again and keep looking. Of course, we wouldn't have half of this stuff in X-Plane without our friend LP Nils. And if you are an X-Plane person and you don't have this scenery pack, it's called the Alsic River, and it's there in the briefing. It's well worth the download. I would like to thank you for your patience, X-Plane people.
We're listening to
we
Melvin
added some
Leroy.
things kind of at the 11th hour.
Kool-Aid
We don't
Jammer, thanks for
normally
coming in
do
today.
that, but there were
Listening
a
to
few
the brief
things
here.
that Downwindsim created that were just too good to not have as a part of this event. And so X-Plane 11 folks, I'm gonna maybe just ask that you, as you find the little Easter eggs that are within the elements that Downwindsim have provided, that you enjoy the heck out of those, but maybe keep them to yourself for a day or two, just so that the Microsoft Flight Sim pilots that want to come over and fly this have a chance to kind of discover it for themselves. But I would read the documentation, and I would pay attention as always, and you're going to find something that's the other first for a Bush League backcountry fly-in. There is an Easter egg and an element to this fly-in in X-Plane that has never ever occurred in a Bush League backcountry fly-in, and I think you're going to really enjoy it.
Interesting. Something to look for, chat.
Microsoft Flight Sim guys, you're gonna see all the charted airports, and they're going to be rendered very beautifully. You're going to miss out probably on some of the gravel bars and obviously the elements that that we're talking about, the other scenery pieces, the camps and campfires and people and grizzly bears and all that stuff that LP Nils puts in his scenery. But you're still going to see some fantastic breathtaking scenery and enjoy it nonetheless. So that's just kind of my I guess my spiel as far as scenery goes. And the rest of it is pretty simple, guys. We're going to depart from Yakutik, and the route is at your discretion. There are several charted airstrips you can go visit in whatever order you'd like, and then there are several other places, whether it's the off airport landing areas, or it's maybe just touring the glaciers or the lakes or the coastline or the rivers or the mountains. I mean, there is so much up here, as you guys all know, to tour and enjoy. And I would just encourage you to do that. I would encourage you to not think you have to get to every place within 2 hours, because that's that's not part of the event tonight. We have done that in the past, but that's not what this is all about. This is about you flying around and enjoying what you see up here in the
The heck
beautiful
was that?
area of Alaska. To that end, you are encouraged to make sure that
Kitty
your
Monster,
weather
thanks for coming in
is
today.
VFR,
I don't know what that was, Chad.
and you are also encouraged to consider maybe changing the date, maybe move it back to July or something like that. It's quite dark most of the time up here, middle of the day. So, I would encourage you. Of course, you're free to do what you'd like to do as far as the weather and the time goes, but you know as well as I do that you wouldn't be flying up here without pretty nice VFR daytime conditions. So don't feel bad if you want to do that. Set that to whatever works for you and your sim. We're not going to be talking to ATC. I don't know that we have coverage anyway, but it's all going to be VFR today. So we will communicate on 122.8, and we need to kind of be mindful of the fact that we have a lot of pilots that are going to be potentially in a small area. So we definitely don't need to be making every call as we're entering the airfields. Let's just pay attention, maybe make those calls to final. If you're flying into one of the gravel bars or you're landing on a glacier or something, obviously you don't necessarily need to make those calls. Just have your eyes peeled and make sure that you don't run into anyone. I do think yak attack. I forgot to mention this. Yak attack, the Alaskan word for bent airframe, and so we already have one of those tonight.
That
And
was
the
me.
and the airframe over under for a bush league event
That was
is
me,
is
chat. I
historically
did
been
it.
5. So we're already +1 as far as that goes before we even start. But so there's plenty of
Damn it,
things to
chat.
crash into. Let's just make sure
I've been
it's not another
exposed.
pilot. Um,
It was me.
you don't
I broke
necessarily
the
have to
frame.
come back and finish at yak attack, but that's something I think that a lot of us are going to do. And we are going to wrap up the event at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But you can keep flying just because
Yeah,
we're
Kenny, off
kind of
stream,
sticking
before
forth
I
in the
even
official
started,
time frame
I
doesn't
was
mean
trying
that
to just
you
move
don't have to just
my
continue
cub
to
to the
fly.
position that it's in right now,
Otherwise, thank you,
and I forgot the parking
Downwindsim,
brake was
for
on,
adding on
and I straight
your
up
little
nosed it
touch to
over.
this,
So, yeah, we're already up
and
one.
Slant Alpha as well.
It was me.
Appreciate all the input and the testing that you've done to make sure that everything looks
So, yeah.
good. And just it should be a
We're
fun
off to a
night.
great
So
start,
let me
chat.
open it up to any questions, and then we can
We're
get
off to
going.
a great start.
Don't get lost.
Can I get a slight hint as to where the glacier camps? Like, just to give me a cardinal direction. You don't have to tell me how far. Just give me some kind of cardinal direction, and I'll figure the rest out on my own.
Here's what I'll say about that. I would consult the documentation in order to get hints on the Easter eggs that you're gonna see today. So look back at the documentation, X-Plane folks, and you will see what's what, and you'll get all the answers as far as like the question that you're asking right there.
And just to confirm that documentation is on the website.
So that's not
right?
much of a hint there, chat.
The
I've been
so the
bamboozled.
documentation, not just, I mean the basic information that's on the downwindsim.com website, that's just kind of what I just went over. But if you dig into a little bit more into the sceneries themselves, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. So yeah, spend a little bit of time, do maybe just a little bit of research, and you know what, if you don't see it, don't let it
Close
tear
proximity
you
to
up. I
several
mean, you're
glaciers,
still gonna
mountains, and
have
lakes that
fun.
you should definitely explore, chat. I think we're
But
going to have to do some
but yeah,
glacial
just
exploring.
a little tiny bit of extra reading here is going to really add to your adventure. I've already said too much, haven't I, Downwindsim?
Mike, you're a real pilot. What would you do if you were actually flying here?
I've never done any bush flying in my entire life, and I've never done any tail wheel flying in my entire life, so I don't have answers for you.
Don't hit the trees. They're supposed to be below you. That's about it.
Yeah, the first thing, obviously, as always, is don't die. Secondly, if the airports aren't charted, then there's really not much you need to do in terms of communication, because there's You don't have any information in real world.
You don't necessarily have a lot of information, right? So, yeah, that's a key point right there.
Hey,
JPC.
Citation Max,
That's
thanks
a
for
key
coming in
point.
today. Good to see you, sir.
Wow.
Let's get ready for some bush
407
flying.
won't go as low as the current pressure. I can't set my altimeter.
What's the
Nice.
pressure right now?
2894.
2894. Whoa,
Right,
wait a
guys,
second.
so,
The altimeter is
so have
what?
fun, and we will keep this channel open for just non-aviation related.
I kid you not,
chit-chat
chat.
questions.
This is
I'm gonna
Active
hang out. I'll kinda
Active
be
Sky
one of the
XP.
last guys
Look at the
off
altimeter.
ramp, so if you have other
Here,
questions,
2894.
feel free to hit me up, and everybody else enjoy.
That's bonkers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
That's
as JPC
bonkers.
says, thanks for coming in today. Glad to have you guys along.
That is bananas,
Hold
chat.
on.
That the altimeter is I can't believe the altimeter is actually 2894.
I have never seen it that low in my entire life.
Traffic, Cessna 11251, text runway 11, Yakutat.
I could have traffic for my Charlie.
Traffic.
Taxiing behind that Cessna. Wait, which way's everyone's going? I got two people going every which way.
1-1.
All right, if we're 1-1, I'll readjust and get behind you again.
Piper Cup number 3 on the way to 1-1.
Just doing that because...
Nick Rezel, thank you for the raid. Thanks for coming in today.
Yakutat traffic, 4 Whiskey Papa.
Can't see out the nose of this thing. Oh god. I gotta remember that the brakes are way more sensitive in X-Plane than they are in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. I already nosed this thing over once. I gotta try not to do that again. It is a race to the start line, it looks
We'll
like
see you
here.
guys in the air.
Have fun.
Yakutat traffic, carbon, Houston 1.
Yeah, this is a Bush League backcountry flying.
Runway 11. Yakutat traffic.
No doubt about it. We don't pull out the carbon cub for nothing.
Yakutat traffic, Cessna Skyhawk, Express 435, following the line, runway 11.
Again, I gotta be really careful with the brakes on this thing. This is not Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 where the planes have absolutely zero braking whatsoever. Taxi a little bit faster, Joshua. You're holding the whole line here, Chief. So we're departing off of runway 11, it looks like.
Traffic, this 1151, departing runway 11, will be left northeast, Yakutat.
He's going to the northeast. I was going to be going pretty much just due east. Well, let's see. Taking off a 11. Where am I going? Oh no, that is the northeast, chat. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh no, I did it again! Dude, I told you, these brakes are so sensitive compared to, Jesus. To Flight Sim 2020. I barely even touch my pedals. I'm not even going to touch my pedals for the brakes. I'm just going to let the airplane stop itself at this point.
Piper Cub passing the wreckage to get in place for departure runway 11.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you serious, Mike?
Alright, so I have been flying almost nothing but Flight Sim 2020 for a while, and the brakes are way too, they're not sensitive at all on Flight Sim 2020, and so my feet need to kind of get awakened here as to not braking super hard on this thing.
We
But
still
yes,
love you, man.
I'm responsible for 2 already. Oh, Lord.
Hey, last month I had one also literally right off the deck before the first departure, so don't feel so bad.
The third of the Cub November 124 Mike Charlie Departing runway 11. Yakuta. Oh my god. It's amazing how quickly you can get used to flying one sim and then you come over to another sim and it just feels... It just feels different. No way around it.
Piper Cub departing Yakima traffic, right up to the east.
Head in the clouds, thanks for coming in today. Good to see you, sir. We're off to a rip-roaring start. We're already on our third plane, and we just finally got in the air.
Traffic. Sets 11251 is 4 southwest inbound.
Probably should turn the music back on. Can't do my country playlist anymore, chat, for fear of getting DMCA'd by Twitch. So I have to use stream safe music. There is no stream safe country music. We've lost the old country for the backcountry flying events for music. I'm so sorry. I am just as disappointed as you guys. It really, really does not feel the same without the country music doing this Bush League backcountry flying right now, but you know, Twitch is really cracking down on the DMCA stuff, so. Gotta play by the rules.
Check it, it's right. Oops. Carbon crash. There's no way.
Is that 3?
It's 3.
Pretty nice mountains out in the distance. Yeah, we are full ortho for XP. Orthographic scenery here in XP11. Looking good in our Cub. Beautiful mountains, a little overcast skies. We're using that real weather with the altimeter, and I kid you not, chat, the altimeter 2894 for those that are just joining us. That's how low the altimeter is. 2894 where we're flying right now. That's bananas. But that's what we're working with right now.
All I'm going to say, in real life, there would have been a lot of talk around the coffee maker, water cooler about what was going on around here. That was pointed directly at Brant and Ralph.
Yeah, okay.
Set our traffic, Cub 4 Mike Charlie is following traffic inbound.
Hey Jeffrey, how are you reading me on Discord tonight?
Yeah, connect traffic, Can Express 435.
There's a 1331. Where are you? What are you approaching?
Going to the south along the shoreline.
What was that, Jeffrey?
It's not as bad. It's like probably a little bit staccato, but I mean, it's just a hint. It's fine.
Is this it right in front of us here?
Settings was able to come up with something a little bit better.
Yeah, cadet traffic. Sorry.
Discord.
Yeah, cadet traffic. Skyhawk 40 Hotel Alpha lining up 11.
Am I not seeing what I should be seeing here? Josh, is it right here?
It is right here where I'm landed. You should have got fucking scenery if you didn't.
Oh, I have it. Oh, oh, I see a windsock now, chat. There we go. Yeah, I see the windsock now.
Taxi to runway 11. Jagged traffic.
I found it, chat. It's fine.
Sorry, the brakes are.
Set a traffic for my Charlie's on the right now.
Six traffic, clear back taxiing for eastbound departure.
Not off to a very good start here, chat. To be honest with you guys. This is not my finest hour to start this stream. But I found the strip, so let's see if we can go land on it without dying. This thing needs full nose down trim when you want to approach low and slow here. Yeah, I can't believe the counter's already up to 3, and I'm responsible for 2 of them. I'm supposed to be some kind of professional pilot. But in fairness, Chad, I've never flown a tail wheel in my entire life, so I'm going to ride that excuse to the bank tonight. That's all I have to say. There's our little strip. Before Mike Charlie's coming in hot. Sit up.
That's it.
Came in way too high.
Yakutat traffic 896.
Bleed this
departing
speed
11
here.
to the shoreline.
It's a good landing, but at what cost? God forbid I touch the brakes even for a split second. Oh god. Oh god. We gotta be very careful with my feet. Be very careful with my feet. Oh god. Okay. Set of traffic for my trust clear. We did it. We didn't die. 1 down. Bunch more to go. Let's go read the sign.
Exit traffic, Kodiak, southerly mouth, but taking runway 11, departing straight out, shoreline, Kodiak, Yakutat traffic.
Gotta go read the sign, chat. What's it say? Home of Eagle and Raven Cabins. Okay. Yeah, the way I'm trying to, I'm just a mess right now. So used to Flight Sim 2020. There is Siduk. January 2021 Bush League Adventure.
Yakutat traffic, carbon 271,
Yeah.
Charlie.
I'm not using my cameras appropriately for X-Plane. I'm so used to Flight Sim 2020. You're absolutely right.
Sit traffic, this is departing eastbound. Will be left not to the north.
I really wish I had my old country music, but Twitch, DFC, I can't do it. Stream safe music it is. Sorry, chat. Come for my Charlie's also departing Siduk. Nice little cabin over there.
Yakutat traffic, Cessna 514 Delta Victor's lining up for runway 11 behind the departing aircraft, the Yakutat.
How many of us do we have tonight? There's got to be a large group of us that are doing this tonight. Whoa! What the heck was that? Why is the plane just suddenly winging over like that a couple times? Was it... What is happening tonight? What is going on? Is it just random wind gusts that the active sky is putting in? I don't understand. I am so not used to X-Plane anymore, Chad. I have been doing nothing but Flight Sim 2020, and you could tell just by the way that I'm reacting that I am not doing so hot. Yeah, you might be safer in his plane tonight, Kenny Monster. That's not even the way things are going right now. It's not great. Where are you taking me, Josh? Where are we going? We're going north, so we must be going towards the mountains here. You must know something I don't. I had a plan, but since there's Easter eggs, now I don't have a plan. Now I'm just gonna kind of be going and exploring a little bit, I guess.
Yakutat traffic, Cessna 514 Delta Victor, right crosswind off of runway 11 out to the shore, proceeding to the southeast, Yakutat.
Excuse me. This is a really nice area too. We've got this little Alaska tree add-on too, so the trees are actually filling in more like they should for X-Plane 11 than what would be default. Looks very nice. Where are you taking me, Josh? I have no idea where we're going. I guess we're going out over to this lake here. It's kind of not the direction I thought I would be going. Wow, so we're going towards the Russell Fjord? Is that how you say that, chat? Right here. How do you say this, chat? Russell Fjord. We're going towards this right now. I'd be lying if I said if I knew I was pronouncing that correctly or not. I have no idea. Mountains look good though. Actually, the sim itself looks really good for X-Plane 11 standards. This is fantastic. Joshua, where are you taking me? Because I've just been following you.
You'll see.
Apparently he's privy to secrets that I don't know. Everyone's all spread out going towards the other side part, like the southeast. Me and Joshua, I'm just following Joshua, sticking him as he's going to the north here. Hopefully he's leading me in a direction of prosperity or something. He wants me to dial in 1236, chat. Okay. Can I help you? Can you?
Juno Radio, all stations Yakutat area. Report of aircraft in need of assistance in Callahonda Creek, north of Mount Hendrickson. Juno Radio. Juno Radio, all stations Yakutat area. Report of aircraft in need of assistance in Callahonda Creek, north of Mount Hendrickson. Juno Radio.
Where the fuck?
Juno Radio, all stations Yakutat area. Report of aircraft in need of assistance in Callahonda Creek, north of Mount Hendrickson. Juno Radio.
Did you just message from...
Anyone else just get messages by a sub?
Yes.
Confirm.
Yes.
Yeah, I got it too.
Interesting.
I think he accidentally wrote to everybody.
So there's a downed aircraft in a creek,
I don't have VRC open.
Mount Henderson.
Yeah, no, none of us.
So here we
none of us
go.
would
There's
unless
Mount
we're patrolling and
Henderson
none of
is
we're
right
offline,
here,
so
chat.
It was just
And so I guess it's
probably
got to
sent
be this
everybody
little
to
creek.
understand.
There's a downed aircraft. That's what that whole frequency thing was that was going on.
First mini heart attack of the night.
Yes. When I heard that, I was like, it's out of one. A, somebody messaging me that I was talking to, or B, something else.
Juno Radio, all stations Yakutat area. Report of aircraft in need of assistance in Callahonda Creek, north of Mount Hendrickson. Juno Radio.
Callahonda Creek, north of Mount Henderson. I don't see it on the sectional chat, to be honest with you. Joshua seems to know where he's going.
If I can send your question check Discord.
Juno Radio, all stations Yakutat
Yeah,
area.
I'm on the frequency.
Report of aircraft in need of assistance in Callahonda Creek, north of Mount
I have no idea.
Hendrickson.
I'm just still
Juno
following
Radio.
you, but that is pretty funny how that's a thing. Guess that was the hint, chat. So now... we just gotta find this aircraft in need of assistance, apparently. There's a creek to the north of Mount Henderson. So we're coming up on the base of Mount Hendrickson. And I guess there's a creek that goes through the mountain here. So if we look at the sectional, I'm guessing it's got to be this then, north of Mount Hendrickson. Here's this little, that's got to be the creek maybe that we're looking for right here. And we're coming up from like right here area. So we're going to kind of shoot this valley and get into this creek right here. And maybe that's what we're supposedly looking for with that radio call that's coming up over that frequency. Was that in the notes? Did I misread the notes? I don't see that in the notes. I'm balls to the walls maxed out, by the way, on this plane here in terms of speed. Trying to find whatever this is. And then after we find it, we're going to have a long way to go now, chat, to kind of go for the rest of the event. Probably should have saved this for last, but it's fine. We'll about face and make our way towards the next stuff eventually. I gotta be somewhat careful with my time, chat, because I do have potential of working tomorrow. I am on call, and I'm on call pretty early in the morning. Not gonna lie to you guys. So I probably shouldn't stay up too super late tonight. But you guys get me for as long as I'm feeling it, at least. So. All right, where is this? Is this the creek that we're supposed to be on? I think it's this one up here. I think we're supposed to, so north, because we're still got the, oh no, this is the little, somewhere in this area is where we need to be going. Joshua seems to have a beat on it. Maybe I should still be listening to that frequency.
Juno Radio, all stations Yakutat area. Report of aircraft in need of assistance in Calahonda Creek, north of Mount Hendrickson. Juno Radio.
Calahonda Creek, north of Mount Hendrickson. It's got to be this next one up here, chat. Like right here, we make the left, kind of where we can kind of see where Josh was going over here, and that's the creek that's north of the mountain that goes into Disenchantment Bay. So Disenchantment Bay. That's what it's called. That's pretty funny. So it's got to be this creek right here, because that's where north of Mount Hendricks is. And supposedly there's an aircraft in distress that we have to go find here. I have not been paying attention to chat, by the way. I apologize. Is it 4 now? Did we lose another airframe? I was not paying attention to that either. I'm so busy. What are your thoughts on the X-Craft's E-145? The model's fine. The FMS sucks. A lot. Like, the FMS is useless, in my opinion. The model's fine. It flies alright. FMS is worthless. Recently, I haven't been called at all. There's a lot of factors behind that, though. Mainly because the base that I'm in is closing, so there's just no flying to be had for my base. The only way we get called at my base is if all the other bases run out of reserves. Which might happen, actually, tomorrow, though, which is why there's a chance. So I probably shouldn't stay up too super late, but we're gonna at least get a little action in for you guys. Why is the music? This is a lot. It's quieter music than I'm used to. This is beautiful up here. The Ortho for XP really does a nice job capturing like the mountains, valleys. A lot of snow-capped mountains over there. It's very nice. So the max, it's a maximum 14 hours on, minimum of 10 hours off, but you need to have 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep opportunity when you're actually on duty. Technically, I'm off duty. I've been off duty because I'm coming on days off. I'm not on duty until early tomorrow morning. So technically, I've been on rest for, the last couple days, so well over 48 hours. So I'm kind of already had my opportunity for sleep. Let's put it that way. Let's get the Downwindsim binoculars going here, chat. Oh, there's a little, it gets a little lower down in the valley there. Where is this aircraft in distress? It says north, so we're getting closer to where we want to be to find potentially what's going on here.
Juno radio, all stations.
I wonder if there's anybody sunbathing on this beach I'm flying over.
In Callahanna Creek, north of Mount Hendrickson.
We tried to put Harley Quinn in there somewhere, but we didn't think of it until it was too late.
I won't know anything until I get called. When I'm on standby, when I'm on reserve. I go where they tell me to go. That is my job. On reserve. They own me. To put it mildly. They own me. Where is this aircraft in distress?
Harlequin Lake traffic, Cessna 514 Delta Victor's on about 3 miles straight in to the northeast runway at Harlequin Lake.
I definitely installed all the scenery. Oh! It's down here. Eyes on target. It's chop and drop, chat. Is there somewhere to land over there, Josh?
I think I gotta figure out the best way to do it. I attempted something earlier, but I gotta figure out the best way to get in here. Warning, no go around filed. It's not easy to get out of here.
That's encouraging. And I'm hauling too much butt coming in here right now.
But you're gonna want to land north to south, I think.
North to south?
Yes.
So land south. You just say land south.
Yeah, land south. It's one way in, one way out.
There's the aircraft in distress right here, chat. Down here. How the fudge am I supposed to get to that?
I'm going around. I'll follow you in.
Yak attack. Any station, radio check.
Loud and clear, 5x5. There's the aircraft in distress right there, chat. We gotta figure out how we're gonna land here now. Right down there. This might just have to be something where we send it. Go full send here, guys. Oh yeah, we are gonna send it. Make sure we clear the trees. Don't care that it's a hard landing, we're just trying to get it on the ground. Ooh, baby. Oh, do not prop strike. Oh, do not prop strike. Oh, do not prop. Oh, God. That was close. Not exactly the smoothest land in the world down here. But I did it.
Yeah. Yep, same here.
You made it, chat. Oh, there's still a probability of me drop striking right here. Very high probability. Trying to be very careful about this. We're here to help, buddy. We're here to help. It's okay, friend. We're here to help. I'm gonna be honest, he doesn't look that distressed.
He doesn't really.
He really doesn't look that distressed, chat. If we go in here, take a look at this guy. Looks like they're kind of just chilling. It's pretty impressive that they were able to kind of make that into a little scenery to just kind of throw in here.
Wait, that explains it.
His airplane is thoroughly dirted though, so they might actually be in distress. They're just chilling though, even though the airplane is busted up. You can see the right wheel is kind of not exactly in an ideal spot.
I talked to that supervisor, and what he says is that's an Autobot for any time there are 2 or more crashes before a first takeoff.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Stupid bots.
Did I take personal offense to that?
Crashes before an event.
Yeah, it's some weird auto thing they have set up.
As I try not to prop strike and break a third airframe right here.
I don't know, Mike, if you heard, but somebody else nosedived theirs into the runway about two aircraft after you took off.
Excellent. I told you that 3 was going to be way too little, Joshua.
Yeah, I should have guessed 8 at this point.
I'm in your way, aren't I? Crap.
You're good. Just wait, because I think there's maybe I don't know yet.
Yeah, I'm bugging out. See it. Use my stole aircraft technology, chat.
I'll be right behind you.
Oh! Oh, God. Don't spin out on me now, girl. Don't do it. Don't spin out on me now, girl. Don't do it. Don't you dare. Don't even think about it, plane. Alright, let's get back to the regularly scheduled plan now that we've dealt with the aircraft in distress. We got a long way to go now, though, for our next little bit. So now we're all the way the heck up here. Way the heck up here. Now we gotta go 31 miles to get to the Harley Quinn Lake. We gotta come back into this Russell Fjord. Follow that pretty much until we get out. Go towards the Harlequin Lake and the Dangerous River down here. So we got a bit of a leg here. That was worth it though. I've never had someone integrate something like that in. I don't, you know, never heard or seen anything like that was integrated into the sim like this before. So that was kind of cool. Whoever put that together, whether it was Brant or someone else, pretty awesome stuff. I'm assuming that was one of the Easter eggs. So yeah, you guys are blessed that I decided to follow Joshua on this adventure, and that he actually kind of cheated and gave me the trade secret when I guess he had already figured it out. We gotta climb back up over this little mountain here. I'm gonna go take this route to our right so we can get back over into the fjord. It is gonna take us a hot minute probably, chat, to go the 31 miles we need to go now to get to Harlequin Lake. Should have chose something a little bit faster. Didn't realize that we were gonna have to take that much of an excursion though. So we've crested the hill, so that's good. We're not gonna die yet. We are gonna let this baby go balls to the walls, chat. We got plenty of fuel. I think. Oh, 12 gallons inside. We'll have to make it count. See, he's flying something a little bit faster over there, chat. He's probably in the Kodiak or something. He's hauling. We are not that fast. It is the Downwindsim Bush League Backcountry Fly-In number 15. Let me grab a link for you. I'm trying to multitask and do this while I'm flying. It can be a little bit difficult. There you go. All the information you need is right in there, sir.
XDAT traffic, November 740 Hotel Sierra, departing runway 11 to the south, Yakita.
Yeah, I'm realizing that the Cub was a little bit slow for this excursion. It's gonna take forever for me to get to Harlequin Lake.
What do you cruise at in that?
90 if I'm lucky.
Yeah, so I'm in the 152, which is 110, so it's not much better.
Get right about 100 indicated with the Tornado 152 with the NHH mod.
Unfortunately, I'm on a bit of a time pinch here, so I might have to cheat. That's a good view right there, though. Holy macaroni. Take that, soak that in, chat. That's beautiful. Again, this is not Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. This is XP11. We do have the Ortho for XP installed, but that looks pretty damn good for XP11. I mean, seriously, that's downright phenomenal. The sim still's got it. Can't argue with that. Look at all of our targets, all of our friends right here on the TIS that we've got. target-rich environment. And this is where we're going. You can see where all these guys are. That's where we're eventually going to be heading to, where all those guys are at. But we are doing it at a snail's pace. So... looks sweet, though. I hate to be this guy, chat, but I'm on a bit of a time pinch. So I'm going to cheat. We are going to go to Harlequin Lake the easy way, because again, I might have an early morning tomorrow, so I can only go so far. I do apologize that I'm going to be cheating here, chat, but please forgive me. Is Harlequin Lake not... Hello? Alpha 67. Are we... Is this a joke? Are we joking? Pretty sure I installed it. HRL... HRELE... Harlequin... Oh, it's AK-67 in the sim. We're gonna steal Melvin Leroy's spot. We're gonna start a new flight. Nobody judge me. Don't judge too harshly, chat. That Spitfire's pretty... Yeah, but that Spitfire won't be able to land on any of these strips. Probably. Okay. We have successfully cheated. We're at Harlequin Lake. Oh, well, that's pretty neat right there. Got a little hangar here. Windsock, little smoke coming from the building. We got a guy on the ground already over here. Look at that. Nifty stuff. I don't think we have a sign for this one. Oh, look, the hangar's open. Well, in 2D. But we got some hooligans over here. That guy's beard is insane. Look at that. Alright, so we came all this way, a little bit on the cheatsy doodle side, just so we could go now and appreciate the rest of the beautiful scenery that's going to be involved with the rest of this flight. So we are going to depart out of here. And head more to the east. So we can go enjoy some more of the scenery that El Pinil's created as we get over towards the Olesk River area, which is where we're heading to next. So we're going to depart Harlequin. Again, this is still going to be a long leg because we still got to go 19 miles to get to where we want to go now, but we'll go ahead and do that. We'll get to our next spot here. We gotta wrap around this mountain here right off our left front, and we'll traverse the 19 miles to get to Tanis Mesa, which is going to be our next stop, Alpha 69. So yeah, a little bit of cheating, chat. I apologize. Normally I wouldn't do such things, but again, if I, God forbid, you know, I get called super duper early tomorrow, I need to be ready to go. Maybe the bearded guy's seatback pocket. Yeah, I'm not familiar with seatback pockets, so... Does he have a really big beard? Is that the Is that what I'm supposed to get from that? I'm also going to cheat a little here, right here. We're going to do that. And we're going to do this, and we're going to do this. Full on cheating right now. As we make our way over to the next spot where we need to go, which is Alpha 69. He's a streamer with a bushy beard. Alright, well, there you go. 2895. 2895 is the altimeter, chat. 2895. Not 2995. 2895 is the current altimeter in this area. That is just bananas. It's bonkers.
Also traffic, carbon 271 Silver Charlie, bound for runway 06, also traffic.
So I'm going to actually go ahead and climb about another 500 feet here. Make use of our fancy autopilot that we have in this fancy Carbon Cub. Which does not have November 124 Mike Charlie on the tail, but that's because this is a custom livery. It's the guy, what was it? Flying Cowboys, one of those guys, aircraft that we've got the livery from offline that we're flying right now. .289er Fife, professional pilot. Look. Not many pilots are going to actually say Fife, just for the record. Niner, yes. Tree and Fife, not really. It's 3 and 5. The Niner, absolutely. The Aviator, thanks for coming in today, buddy. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a little bit, man. You've been busy? Ditching us? What's going on? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well with you, sir. Busy indeed, he says. Well, happy to have you back on board the stream. We're in the Alaska bush in our bush cub. With some beautiful mountains and a little bit of an overcast layer. So in real world, though, nobody's really going to say Fife the Kinney. I'm going to say that right now. Not common at all.
Harlequin Wake traffic, just 11251, 10 north inbound Harlequin.
So if we look on our cheating map here, our next field is right here, AK-69. So we are moving our way along towards that next little grass strip. Again, I'm cheating a lot tonight, chat, and I apologize for that, but because I am on a bit of a time crunch, kind of have to be smart about how I handle my time here tonight. What'll happen is I will try and hit up all the fields that I can here in the next like 25-30 minutes, and then I'll probably send you guys over to one of the other bush hooligans that's streaming, so that you guys can continue to get more entertainment from them. So that you guys can keep this, keep the flow going at these beautiful airports that we're hanging out with tonight.
And Cessna 514 Delta Victor is going to offset our upwind to the right to allow for that traffic to depart to the left at Dry Bay.
I have not, the Aviator. No, I still haven't flown since I did that currency trip in December. I am back on call tomorrow morning, early in the morning. So that's why I can't really stay up too late tonight, which is why I'm kind of in a little bit of rush mode. So I can at least get you guys some more of the views of the scenery before I hand you guys off eventually to another streamer. So I apologize that I'm a little bit half-assing this tonight, yeah. It's not normally like me. I try to give you guys all of my efforts and my focus, but every now and then you get a bit of a lazy or a rush stream. But, I really did want to show this off because I really want to show off the work of Melvin Leroy and Downwindsim, LP Nils, all the beautiful scenery. I love showing it off, all that hard work and effort that they put into making XP11 look even more beautiful. And, you know, the Ortho for XP is still good. You know, obviously it doesn't compare to Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, but it's still good. And I wanted to make sure I presented it and shared it with you guys on the stream tonight. So, please excuse me for being a little bit, you know, in two minds right now, thinking about this, but also thinking about the potential of getting called into work tomorrow. So, don't hate me. So all I'm trying to say is don't hate me. Please continue to love me as much as I love you. Extenuating circumstances. Would that mean you rushing down to LaGuardia Kennedy if need? Well, if they call me, it wouldn't necessarily be a rush because they give me 3 hours to get to the airport. But
Tri-Bay traffic, Cessna 514 Delta Victor, left crosswind, runway 6, Tri-Bay.
Crosswind traffic.
excuse me. I also have post-nasal drip and a cough, so I'm just a mess. I'm just flat out a mess tonight, chat. Let's, if we wanna just hash it out, I'm just a flat out mess tonight, but that's fine. We're here, we're cruising, we're on our way to our next trip, which is out in front of us here. Oh, look at everybody. Hey, look at all our folks we've caught up to over here.
November 8, Selling Alpha Kodiak is overflying the field. We'll do our midfield right downwind for runway 02 headed Mesa.
So this should be right off our 12 o'clock here in just a little bit of ways. This Tanis Mesa is what we're going to next, chat. So if we come over here, this is the one we're looking for. We've got Tanis Lake, and then Tanis Mesa Field is going to be just past the lake. So if we come back here, let's look for this lake. That's not going to be it. That's going to be... No, that is going to be... Is that going to be Tanis Lake? That might be Tanis Lake right off our left wing there. So the field, in that case, should be maybe a little bit just in front of us here. That might be, maybe that's Ustay Lake and not Tanis Lake. No, that's...
One will be left downwind for landing to the southwest.
Yeah, that might be Ustay Lake. That's the lake prior, so that might be this lake right here, chat. Ustay Lake.
Left base to final, runway 6 at Tri-Bay.
So the next one is going to be Tanis Lake, off our left front. So this is Tanis Lake right over here, where you see 87 Lima Alpha. That's Tanis Lake. So the field is probably going to be, and I'll bet that our 9 Kilo Bravo is probably right on the field right now. So it's probably going to be right about there, where we're heading towards.
Tanis Mesa traffic, Kodiak 114 Whiskey Papa is entering a left downwind for runway 12, Tanis Mesa.
Also, traffic carbon carbon left base for runway.
So Tanis Mesa has 1230, which is what they're talking about. And we're kind of looking like we're going to have to be, we might be almost like a straight in for 20. We can see the traffic out here in front of us, so we can kind of maneuver to follow. Canis Mesa, Cub 4 Mike Charlie, call it 2 to the west. We got all the traffic inbound in sight. We're going to maneuver for the straight in behind 4 Whiskey Papa, Tennessee. Autopilot gone.
Also traffic, Purple Cub, on final for runway 06, also traffic.
Canis Mesa traffic, Dennis making a turn, left base to final for runway.
So we're going to make this kind of actually, it's going to be more of a right base.
Tri-Bay traffic, Super Cub is about 2 miles to the west inbound. We'll be landing to the north.
Dry Bay traffic, Cessna 514 Delta Victor, clearing runway 6, driving.
So they're all up at Dry Bay. A handful of people too. So everyone, there's a lot of people that are already in the Alesk River area, which we're going to get to here. We ended up doing that other thing first with the distressed aircraft.
Dry Bay traffic.
I think I'm close to this airport, but then it just, there it is. Right here. We've got her in sight. I do keep using my freaking camera like it's Microsoft Flights in 2020. I am so used to that sim, it's crazy. Canis Mesa traffic, Cub 124 Mike Charlie, 2 miles straight in for runway 12, Canis Mesa.
Canis Mesa, Kodiak 114 Whiskey Papa is clear, runway 12, Canis Mesa.
I'm not sure I like this playlist better than my other one, chat. I want to try something. I couldn't find an old country playlist that's DMCA safe, but I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this one. I'm coming in way too hot again, as always.
Tri-Bay traffic, Super Cub is short final for, looks like about runway 06.
River traffic, Douglas 4 Alpha is on a left downwind for runway 7, Alpha River.
See if we can come in not blaringly fast this time. This looks like a better approach here.
Anybody on final for Canis Mesa?
Cub 4 Mike Charlie's on very short final for 12, Canis Mesa.
We see ya.
Oh. Saved it. We saved it, chat. That was going to be a very brutal landing until I saved it there. Whew. Just enough skill in the bank to save that one. Just enough skills in the bank to save that one, chat. Oh boy. Oh, I got disconnected for frame rate. What's going on here?
Runway 12 will be departing on the left downwind.
I don't normally have frame rate issues in this sim, chat. What is going on? Oh, and I realize I'm dropping frames too in my stream. Oh,
You're there on the runway for Canis Mesa?
For my Charlie's clear.
Roger.
River traffic, Douglas 4 Alpha backtracking
I don't know why, but I'm struggling with frames
Dry Bay, Cessna 514 Delta Victor, backtracking runway 6, Dry Bay.
on the sim right now.
Traffic helicopter Bell 479 Kilo Bravo, departing from the west grass. We're going to do a low midfield overfly, and then we're heading up Tanis Lake. We'll remain below traffic pattern and
So let's appreciate this scenery here.
Dry Bay traffic, Cessna 514 Delta Victor, departing runway 6. We're going to make a right crosswind northeastbound departure.
For some picnicking, we've got our buddy in the Kodiak over here. Beautiful mountain view. There's us out in the distance. Little windsock. This guy's about to be departing. Looks like you got a fun coming up on final here. So all very, very nice.
There's a traffic, Kodiak settling in Alpha, taking runway 12, departing on a left downwind to the north. Dennis Mesa traffic.
Dennis Mesa traffic, Cessna 1151, 10 to the west, inbound, 10.
He must have mixed our Bartex pilot buddy Zach. It's coming in. Oh, this should be interesting. Oh, and a helicopter too. This is very entertaining. Boink.
Harlequin Lake traffic, 748 Hotel Sierra is on a left downwind for runway 23, Harlequin.
That was cool though.
River traffic, that was going out.
Let's go ahead and just take off. Oh, without prop striking, Mike.
Dry Bay traffic, Super Cub, departing 24.
Almost died again.
Austin traffic, crime book on runway 07 straight out. Departure, Austin traffic.
So now our next stop here.
Tanis Mesa traffic, Kodiak 114 Club is taking
Not very far away.
Straight out departure.
We just want to be at about a 131 heading to get to Alice River, which is AK-57. So we're at about a 130 heading to get to our next little stop over here. This is annoying that I'm having frame rate issues. I don't usually have frame rate issues in X-Plane chat. This is bothering me. So this next strip again is going to be somewhere coming up. It's actually not charted in VATSIM 2020. It's right here. So where the river is over here, the Alesk River Airport is kind of over here somewhere. You see an aircraft coming in right here. He seems to have a bead on it. I don't have a bead on it. Let's see, where is this little strip? Is this it right here? This might be it with the trees kind of the way they are right here. Alesk River traffic, Cub 4 Mike Charlie is in the left downwind. Yeah, there it is. So I'm not exactly in the left downwind here. I need to kind of turn this around. Squawk Info, thank you for the follow. Thanks for coming in today. Alesk River traffic, Cub 124 Mike Charlie is turning final. Anthony Santanastasso. AS. How do you not follow me already? Indeed, Squawk Info. Thanks for coming in today, though, buddy. See if I can make a good bush landing into a Lusk River here.
East Osset traffic, Cessna 514 Delta Victor's on about a 2-mile final on northeastbound runway East Osset.
A beautiful little strip that LP Nils has made right here.
Traffic, Douglas forward Alpha 90 straight in, runway 23, dry bay.
Harlequin River traffic.
Whoa.
Harlequin River, Canis Mesa traffic. Cessna 11251 will be doing a right base to 14 in Mesa.
Not terrible. Last river traffic for Mike Charlie is clear. Sort of kind of skimming the trees here, but it's alright as long as we're clear of the main runway because we got a guy coming in right in behind us. Right on our 6. As long as we're off the main patch there.
East L6, Super Cub is left downwind for 06. Zero 2.
Canis Mesa 251, it's a dogleg final for 14 Canis Mesa.
Let's take a look at this over here. There's nice little touches that are always made in these sceneries by either Downwindsim, Elvin Leroy, LP Nils.
East Osset Cessna 514
Look at
Delta
this.
Victor is clear.
They got a little hut. They got a
northeast
couple of guys
bound
over
runway.
here that are just
Taxiing,
chilling,
on
having a
along the tree line
barbecue.
to the west, East Osset.
Maybe a husband and wife combo right there. Even's got a little sign on it. That's remarkable. The amount of detail is pretty phenomenal that has been put into these little sceneries. Last river traffic, Cup 4 Mike Charlie is departing the east runway. I'm gonna turn right to the south.
East Osset traffic, Super Cub is turning final, runway 2, touch and go.
Yep.
It's a traffic.
So you can see the difference in the tree color is definitely kind of gives away a little bit the strip in that case. Our next one is going to be almost due south, chat, to Dry Bar, right where it starts to open up into the bay, right from where we're at. So let's go see if we can find Dry Bar here. It's going to be on the other side of this river, right where it just starts to get big.
East L6 Super Cub short final for touch and go, going to be turning out to the east.
Not far at all.
Probably the traffic. Temporary hotel here departing runway 23.
I don't think it's that. I think it's more over this way. I said it's where it starts to open up and get bigger, which is this way.
Grove traffic.
Is this it right here?
11251 is 4 to the northwest.
I think this is it right here. So that's Dry Bar.
East Osset traffic, Harlem Stop 5 miles from the field forward lane at 2000. East
Night. Dry Bar traffic, Cub 4 Mike Charlie is in the left downwind for the east facing runway. Dry Bar.
Traffic, Douglas going off and taking off runway 5.
Dry Bay, not Dry Bar. I'm pronouncing it wrong. But it's going to be right off our left here is Dry Bay. Look, it's even got a little cutout to park your plane. So let's go ahead and cut power. Broccoli the Great. That's a fantastic Twitch name. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in today. We're on left downwind for Dry Bay in the Alaska River region of Alaska. Bush League Backcountry Flying number 15. Welcome in. My stream has been laggy at times. I do apologize for that. Hopefully, it will stop doing that. Coming in a little high. Dry Bay traffic. Cub 4 Mike Charlie is turning final. Landing northeastbound. Dry Bay.
East Austin traffic, Cessna 514 Delta Victor's clear. Left crosswind departure to the northwest.
Dirt strip cut out into the trees here. This is a nice tight strip with the trees like that. That DC-3 must have been doing its normal tree trimming. God, Northwest, you must have been doing some tree trimming out of Dry Bay.
No, actually, the runway's actually probably the longest one I've landed at so far.
I mean, just width-wise, though, it's not very wide.
Yeah, maybe the turning bay at the end was a little bit tight.
River, 55-1 final, runway 7.
Dry Bay traffic, 4 Mike Charlie's clear. Let's take a look at this one now. Again, just the level of detail. Plane sitting here, little cabin. Little cabin. Freaking, there's a dog. Dog just chilling right here. ATV action. Dude, the ATV has a gun on a rack. Look at that incredible level of detail that has been put into this by LP Nils is insane. Little things like that really go a long way to making really high quality, as I ground loop here, high quality scenery in X-Plane. Let's make sure nobody's on the final. Dry Bay traffic 4 Mike Charlie is departing. This time we need to go heading about 114, so to the north, to the northeast a little bit. (114), and again, not a super long leg here to get to the next one. The next one is East Alsik River East Alsik River. And about 3 miles, again heading 114, so roughly this away. And then what we're gonna do after we land at East Alsik River, chat, is there is a lot more things to explore in this little area that he's made up with all this scenery. But because I'm in a bit of a time constraint, I'm going to, after we land at East Alsik River, probably hand you guys off to someone else who is also streaming this event that's going on right now, this Backcountry Flying number 15, so you guys can get more beautiful bush action. Again, I do kind of apologize for the slightly rushed nature of the stream this evening. But duty might call tomorrow morning. I might get called into work pretty early in the morning, so get one more landing in at East Alsik River, and then we'll call it good. I believe you're referring to me, East Alsik River traffic, Cub 4, Mike Charlie. Gonna be approaching, I don't know which runway because I have to look for Mike Charlie.
East Alsik traffic, carbon cop, on the final runway 20,
touching east also.
Alright, East Ulster traffic, Cub 4 Mike Charlie. We'll launch at the right downwind for 20. East Ulster. I've been calling it Alesk. It's Alsek. A-L-S-E-K. So I've been saying it wrong the whole time. But it's right here. You can tell by the difference in the tree color, unfortunately, but there's the strip.
Alsek River traffic, Cessna 514 Delta Victor, left base to final for the northeastbound runway at Alsek River.
Traffic.
Alsek, Alesk. I'm not very good with any of these backcountry Alaskan names. But yeah, this will be my last. So hang on to your hats. East Alsek traffic, Cub 4 Mike Charlie, right base, landing 20. Just let this airspeed bleed off because we are high again. I feel like I've been high every single time so far tonight.
Lake traffic clear, runway 2.
We're going around. East Alsek traffic, Cub 4 Mike Charlie is going around. We'll join a left downwind for 20. Way too high and hot.
Alpha is going to be backtrack at runway 30.
Way too hot. East Alsek 4 Mike Charlie, left downwind 20. The stream really has not been any of my best flying tonight at all. I've spent so much time doing Flight Sim 2020 that my X-plane skills have gone to crap, it would appear.
Kodiak, November 8 showing mouth is over the lake, 2 miles out and down, full stop runway 23, Harleston Lake.
There's an awesome place just off the drive bay.
Coming in over Hollywood Lake, and just get down for the parking between Lowly and
East Alsek traffic 4 Mike Charlie, short final. Ooh, let's clear that tree. This is better. We'll have to make it count. I don't know why my plane keeps doing that, where it's turning to the right. Oh no. Okay. Oh man, my skills are weak tonight. That is definitely the appropriate way to end the stream, I think. Jesus. Alright, I think I'm done. That was my third airframe, and I am lacking energy tonight. Oh.
But you just killed another airframe?
Yeah, that was 3 for me. See, I did 3 just for you, Joshua. That's how we're gonna end right there, chat. Let's take a look at the scenery though in the meantime while we got a
little area, just
dead airplane. Let's disconnect from the network first and foremost, so nobody has to run us over. Again, nicely done. Just the small little details for this strip that was crafted by LP Nils for XP11. Let's get a good last view of the area. Really nice mountains with the Ortho for XP scenery on X-Plane. It really does look nice.
That was
not bad at all. It doesn't compare to Flight Sim 2020. Obviously, Flight Sim 2020, the views are just way better, but that is how we're going to conclude the evening. On our backside, just like that. Big on the yikes. Let's get a screenshot for the boys. screenshot for the people that are in the Downwindsim Discord. Again, that's going to do it for me tonight, chat. A little bit of a time constraint. I apologize for it being a bit of a rush stream. We did go for almost 2 hours, though. Hour and 40. So it was still a lot longer than I thought it would be. Hit up all the important spots that we wanted to. I'm going to check more of this area out on my own another time. Let's go ahead and hand you off to the man himself. That is the creator of this series, Downwindsim. We're going to go ahead and host Downwindsim. So make sure you guys say hello to him. Give him a follow, please. Again, it's his child, his baby, that created this whole Bush League Backcountry Flying series. So, and he does full VR streaming and X-Plane. He flies in full VR, so it's definitely worth checking him out. So why don't you guys do that? Check him out. Tell him I said thanks for coming in today. Thank you guys for coming in today. Have a great night. Stay safe.